Okay, people, this time it might as well be Monday Night Braun.
Truly was.
I can't even put any bones about it. He was the best part of this show. By a mile.
By a smidge. So, how did we start the show off?
With Braun.
And he had a little story for us.
Oh no.
It's about a monster, a machine, and a beast. And the monster won the title at the Royal Rumble.
Well,
But then this brought out the Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, and he did not look happy.
and he had a team of goons with him.
We did some independent wrestlers dressed up as security guards.
I mean, was that the best they could do? One of these security guards, no joke, one of these security guards looked like he was about 5 foot tall. He came down the ring, and I was like, well, what good is he going to do?
None whatsoever. So, Kurt laid it on the line to him. He said he's responsible for everybody, and he can't have again what happened last week on Raw. And then Braun politely responded by saying, I do what I want, when I want.
He does.
So then, shocking words transpired next. Kurt Angle fired Braun Strowman.
Oh my goodness.
And then the security had to somehow get him out of the building.
Good luck.
Yeah.
So, you know, it went backstage, and you could see he was getting agitated. He was like, don't touch me.
And then one of the security guys turned around to him and said, you need to leave now. And then he snapped. And he beat up the whole of the security.
Yes, this was
Man got put through a table.
this was brilliant. I mean, he socked a guy in the face, threw a couple of guys into the metal railing,
Yeah.
and he chucked a guy right over the railing
Yeah.
into a table.
Yeah. He did.
And it was literally, okay, Braun is in the building, security haven't got him to leave, and he's just ruining everything.
So, we'll see how security get on with Braun later. But it was time for our first match of the night.
Yay, what hard-hitting match have we got to start the show off with?
We got a tag team match.
It's good.
And we've got the
Oh no.
facing off against Titus Worldwide.
And the analyst, Dana Brooke.
Yeah. So, where do we start with this match?
It was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you're setting the bar up as like their number one contenders. So you think they should probably be getting to the win going into the pay-per-view. You know, building up, saying, yeah, we're going to take on every team. And I'm not joking here. Cruz and O'Neal got in a lot of offense.
They did.
Probably more than they should have done.
They really did. Yeah, and then Cesaro and Sheamus started to get on top in this one. And then we had a interruption from Jason Jordan.
Yeah. He came out.
Caused a distraction, and then quickly after, Seth come out and pulled him aside and said, what are you doing? What are you playing at?
But as this was going on, your favourite thing happened. The roll-up.
Oh, and Titus Worldwide picked up the victory.
Oh my goodness.
So does this mean we've got new number one contenders?
Yeah, possibly. They've lost 2 weeks in a row. Is that how we're doing things now?
Apparently so. So yeah. So
And the bar did not look happy.
no, they didn't. They were not happy at all. So, I think then potentially we had another segment backstage involving Braun.
Yeah, there were a few of these tonight.
Yeah, I believe this one. Was this when he went to the canteen? I think.
No, the first one was Kurt Angle's locker room,
Yeah.
which he wasn't in there.
And he broke everything in there, including the TV monitor.
Yeah, this was pretty funny. He picked up a chair, threw it, and the TV just went smashed.
Yeah, and then he walked off, and then I think someone might have walked in or whatever, sort of said, "Oh, I didn't even inform Kurt."
Yeah.
So, next, got some cruiserweight action. Fortunately, that did include Enzo Amore.
Oh no.
He's nursing some ankle injury or some rubbish. So, apparently his new favourite from the Zoe train, Tony Nese, would be representing the Zoe train.
Yeah.
And you're never going to guess who he faced.
The only other cruiserweight on the roster? Cedric Alexander.
Yeah. And of course, he had, for no reason whatsoever, Goldust at ringside with him.
Yep, even though he's not in the cruiserweight division.
No.
I bet you this leads with him turning on Cedric Alexander.
Alright. Now, apparently this is another trick from the company trying to get people more interested in 205 Live.
Why Goldust?
I don't know, because it's like, I think they've got a show in February or something.
They're doing a live tour.
Yeah. And Matt Hardy's facing Bray Wyatt on that tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bit of a strange one for a cruiserweight show.
Yeah. Just a tad, but hey ho, what can you do?
So, yeah, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Tony Nese bores me to absolute high hell. I mean, for a cruiserweight, he does a couple of good moves. I mean, he does a couple of aerial moves.
Yeah.
But other than that,
he just stands there and shows off his abs.
Yeah. Well, and every week, I mean, we get it. You've got an 8-pack. Well done. You've been to a gym.
So, we then go backstage again.
We didn't even say how the match ended.
Oh yeah, Cedric Alexander won lumbar check.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, that's how great it was. Backstage again. The referee walks in the cafeteria and warns everyone, Braun's coming. Oh no. So poor Heath Slater got choke slammed through a table. And
What, Kurt Hawkins?
Kurt Hawkins, sorry.
Yes, because he happened to be the only guy who didn't run off screaming in terror.
Yeah. And then he wasn't done there. He then went to the production
Oh my! This was brilliant.
truck.
When they told Kurt Angle, it was like Braun's end to the television trucks. Kurt just flipped off and went, "Oh my God, they're worth $12 million." No concern for the health and safety of like the 50 people who are in there.
Right.
Just it's worth $12 million.
So then Braun stormed in there, threw some paperwork about, threatened people if they didn't move, and then he was met by Kurt Angle. And then I think he went somewhere else, and then Kurt's phone went, and the camera then focused back on Braun. I think was this when the infamous moment happened?
Oh, this was another one of his moments. You know, he disengaged the truck from the television.
Yeah.
And he proceeded to push it over.
Yeah. And at that point, Kurt reappeared and he said, look. Stephanie's just rung me. You're rehired.
Oh yeah, no, that was after he went back out to ringside.
Yeah, sorry.
Because he went back out and we were all like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Where's he going? Went to the announce table and I was like, oh my god, he's going to get Booker.
Did you see? Booker probably ran out of the way and sort of pushed Michael Cole into him.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah.
He finally has his revenge. All the baggers.
Yeah. Poor Michael Cole got launched into the security.
This was brilliant. Just when he grabbed him, oh my god, he's got Michael Cole.
Yeah.
He was like, run.
Yeah. And at some point or another, he was rehired.
Yeah, he was rehired. But he thought, why not? And he just chucked Michael Cole anyway.
Yeah.
And even though he got caught by about 8 guys, he was still injured for the rest of the night.
Got to be replaced by Tom Phillips.
Tim Phillips.
So, moving on. We got some women's action next. We've got Nia Jax facing off against Asuka.
Yes. Again, another strange match.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest problem with it is I'm slightly bored of the streak now. You just see Asuka come out and you just sort of straight away, well, she's going to win somehow. It's really boring and predictable. And the way they ended the match was just weird.
Yes. I mean, they were fighting on top of the ring steps. And Asuka gave her a kick to the leg and she sort of got her leg caught between the ring post and the steps.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, she's injured her knee.
Yeah. And she couldn't really stand on it, so the referee stopped the match.
Yeah.
And gave the win to Asuka. So, yeah.
Great. Didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Are they trying to, well, do they think we're stupid for not remembering that Asuka actually beat her in NXT? Because she did.
Yeah. And then briefly, you had some silly segment backstage with Alexa and Nia Jax, and then Enzo come along to check on Nia, and he just sort of looked at Alexa and said, I got this, bugger off.
Right.
Well, yeah.
They're not really doing anything with this storyline. It's just the same thing every week.
Yep. And then we had a video package celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And also his birthday.
That's good. Good for
yeah. Some American Black history right there. And then after that, we had a match.
Oh, man.
And it was a tag team match.
Uh-oh.
There was the Revival.
Oh, they're back.
Yep. They were facing off against local competitors.
Oh, God. Well, every time you hear this, you know exactly where this is going.
Yeah. And it didn't disappoint.
Didn't last long. Be surprised if it went 3 minutes.
Yeah.
The Revival picked up the win with the Shadow Machine.
Yeah. And then they rambled on for about 5 minutes in my favourite angle after a match.
The in-ring interview after a match. Yes, they rambled on and said how about they're bringing traditional tag team wrestling back.
Yeah, and how they're more old school than any of the WWE legends turning up next week.
So you know what's going to happen next week then.
They're getting beat up.
Yeah. By a bunch of legends.
Expect a stunner or two.
Oh, I want to see a clothesline from hell.
Oh.
He said he's still got one left in him. The joke was he was saving it for Michael Cole.
Oh. Yeah. Moving on. We got another match. And it was a handicap match.
Ooh.
The Miz Taraj versus Roman Reigns.
Yes. And the Goon was at ringside. The Miz.
Yep. Match wasn't amazing.
No.
Constant interference and distractions from the Miz, and the ref just decided to do nothing about it.
No.
But as much as distraction worked, Curtis Axel and Miz and Bo Dallas kept on getting punched in the face.
Yeah. Oh, even Miz got punched in the face eventually.
He did. So, but in the end, Roman picked up the victory with the spear.
On poor Curtis Axel.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And he went to get Miz, and Miz ran up the apron.
Yeah.
Scared old girl he is.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no, Roman, I'll see you next week on Raw 25.
Great.
You're deluded, Miz.
Yeah. And then we had a random segment with Elias, and he had a new song for the crowd.
Oh.
And also stating that he's going after Cena in the Rumble.
Good. Everyone should go after Cena. There should come a point where everyone just turns on him and chucks him out.
So, yeah. That was that. And now, we got more women's action.
Oh, man.
We got Sonya Deville versus Sasha Banks.
Yes, this was the most confusing of all the confusing matches of the evening.
Yeah, not to mention you had 4 people at ringside not officially involved in the match. So, yeah. Long story short, Sonya Deville picked up the victory in this one.
Yes, with a very, very unflattering kick to the stomach. I mean, seriously, it came out of nowhere. Sasha jumped off the middle rope, I think. It wasn't the top rope.
Yeah.
Got kicked in the stomach, and yeah, that was how she got pinned. I was like, really? So, this is your 4-time women's champion being kicked by a rookie, I might add, in what, maybe her 2nd or 3rd singles match?
Yeah.
And she's lost a very weak-looking kick to the stomach.
Yeah. Amazing.
I'm like, okay, alright, whatever.
Right, it's all fine now. Forget that match. It's time for the Woken Warriors
Yeah.
to make their voices heard. Matt was facing off against Heath Slater.
Oh my god.
How is Heath doing after watching his partner get beat up for the last few weeks?
Well, probably not great.
No.
But he's been beaten up himself a couple of those times.
Yeah. And it didn't change here. He even got bitten on the hand.
Oh, this was funny. He was like, he bit me, right?
Yeah. And he got hit with a deletion twist of fate. And that was it.
Yes, and surprisingly, no Bray Wyatt this week.
Okay. Oh yeah. He wasn't on the show at all.
No.
Right, in amongst everything, we completely forgot the annoying Thing, that is one half of the Raw Tag Champs, Jason Jordan. He was trying to make amends for him being annoying for a change. He went and spoke to his dad and said, "Oh, my partner needs some competition tonight." He saw, "Oh, I've got the perfect part. I've got the perfect match for him." And then Cole's like, "Oh, what you got? What you got?" So he said, "Seth needs to face Finn Balor tonight." So Kurt said, "Okay."
That's all.
And that was the main event of the show.
Wow.
Two former champs facing off against one another.
Yeah, this was billed as the rematch of the first ever Universal title match.
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously you had the Good Brothers at ringside, and then Seth unfortunately had the annoying twat at ringside with him. Yeah, and then yeah, I'll give them their dues. There wasn't an awful lot of interference in this one.
No, they pretty much kept it outside the ring. Let them go. Let them fight.
Yeah. That was all going fine, and then the Bear made their presence felt. But in the end, it worked in the favour of Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Because Finn started to get the upper hand. He done that drop kick into the corner posts. And then he was about to go for your favourite move,
Oh.
the coup de grace.
Damn it.
But then Seth rolled out of it, and highly controversial moment right here.
Oh my god.
He hit the curb stomp on Finn Balor.
Jeez, it's a move we haven't seen in like 2 years.
Yeah, it's on the banned list.
Yes, because someone wasn't able to take it properly and ended up with a concussion.
That's because he's an idiot. Can't take a move, get out of the ring.
And they played up to it. They were like, there was like 5 minutes after the match of Finn just looking like out of it.
Yeah.
But it's alright, the Good Brothers helped him back up.
Yeah.
He'll be fine next week.
Better be. Got the Royal Rumble.
And Raw 25.
Yes. So, that was it for Raw this week.
Yeah. This is pretty much as close to a Monday Night Braun as you're going to get.
There was a lot of Braun.
He literally probably dominated the first hour of it.
So, I think there's no other way to end it other than Raw!
Yes. No, seriously, that's how I'm ending it. Adios.